Hey everyone, it's Alan over at Cobblers Plus, and today we're going to be working on these very interesting Fendis. So come join us and check it out. Not going to be doing too much talking in this video, so just sit back and relax and enjoy the video. Alright everyone, so at this point I want to kind of stop the just recording without talking or explaining things, because I want to explain ladies' high heels. Now ladies' heels, there's a number of different versions and styles and everything like that, but traditionally a lot of these high heels like this, they have what's called a dowel pin heel, just like that right there. It's got this metal pin that's held in by friction, goes down inside here, and holds in very well. Now sometimes obviously the friction might kind of loosen up or something and they start twisting. Don't worry, this can happen sometimes, and just means that you gotta either match a different pin. Like this one here is a gold one. This is kind of one of the more popular widths here of a pin. There are narrow ones like this is a red pin. So there's a lot of different variants: red, aqua, silver, gold, copper. There's also blue and black. There's also ones that are called flex pins. So just a matter of matching them up right. So first things first, I'm gonna check the depth, because there are stoppers sometimes in these shoes. So that's how deep it goes. And this one right here looks like we should have plenty enough depth to work with. So looks like it doesn't want to sit there. So that means, as I take it out easily, means I'm gonna have to use a gold pin. Now the gold pin I was having some issues with, and it's just not right. So we have to basically customize these pins like that there, and do a halving on them. Now no, this doesn't mean it's going to make it weaker or not sit in there right. It's still going to sit very well. It's just going to be a little bit better fit, in other words. There we go. Now as you can tell, there's a lot still hanging off, because we still have to trim them all up. Obviously, because these heels are all different shapes and sizes. Sometimes we have these ones here. It's a different shape. Sometimes we'll have, really tiny ones. Where are my tiny ones? There it goes. Really tiny ones like that there. So there are a number of different sizes and shapes and widths and everything, so got to make sure that we try to get them a little bit bigger, because even the heels like these, there's a number of different widths. So sizes too. Sometimes you'll get one that maybe the width is the same as this shoe right here, but this way it's a little bit longer. So it's a common thing, and that's why we have to make sure we go up a size and make it a little bit bigger. So let me go ahead and finish these ones out, and then let's get ready to trim things up and start cleaning and finishing them out. One other thing I forgot to mention, funny thing is that some brands actually do different pin sizes or tubes inside, because the tubes, they obviously are what are metal inside here, and they go all the way down through the heel here, and sometimes they actually try to trick everybody and do different sizes. So it's always a good idea to check all of it and kind of go from there. So this one seems to be a copper, so look at that, the copper fits perfect. This one was the gold pin. So that kind of stuff happens, I've noticed, but not very common. So let's go ahead and take care of it. And it looks like there was some previous damage there. Now this sometimes can get missed right there. You see the shank is holding up well, but the sole came unglued. These were a handful. You saw that toe tip piece I had to replace with the leather underneath here. They're an older pair, so at this point the adhesives are starting to have certain chemical reactions occur to them, or they're starting to come undone. So before I do anything else, I gotta fix up all this here underneath and get it together, and then we can start trimming out. So we'll see in a bit. All right, everyone, so we're just about done with these here. So we've got the protective soles. Obviously they keep needing to get wiped up because since it's a grippy material, it picks up dust all over the place all the time and everything. But so we did a number on these shoes where we never initially agreed on for the customer, but we did it anyways to take care of a few things for her, because it's just a shame to just put on just the protective soles and heels. That's all she requested. But we did a little bit of light cleaning, at least as much as we can on the suede. We couldn't really clean up some of these areas. Up top here, there's a few little spots here and there that are pretty much permanent. These shoes are about 10 years old at this point. Same thing with the coloring that you saw me do. I had to mix up a batch of color here using Angelus acrylic paints, which are great. There's a number of different colors and different proportions that I had to mess with and just carefully apply it all over the place. So got those protective soles on, and this stuff really likes picking up every little piece of dust and everything. But got those protective soles and new heels there. Got a little bit of color restoration fixed up right here. A lot of the sole was coming unglued in these areas. Replaced the little toe pieces that the factory had. And now last final step, ladies, gentlemen, also be sure you're waterproofing your suedes. You want them to last you as long as possible and prevent staining, and especially if you have an odder color like this one. Should probably throw a glove on, at least fresh glove, so there's no color transfer. Definitely waterproof them. If you want to check out the video I have talking about waterproofers, check it out in our daily posts. And we talk about the Saphir Super and Over, and then also the Tarago Nano, and we mention also the Four Seasons. But I'm going to go ahead and use this Super and Over because it's designed for higher grade leathers and high-end footwear most of all. So just up close, just like that. There we go. And that will protect them for quite some time. And obviously this is not a daily wear shoe, so the Supernova should last for at the very least 12 months, if not longer. Please do not do this inside your house. We're doing this in a well ventilated area, but even with the ventilation, we're still going to smell this for just a little while. There we go. And you could always check us out on our website, CobblersPlusCO, if you need to get a can of this, the Tarago Nano, or the Four Seasons as well, or any of the Angelus acrylic paints if you need a mix, blend, and all that kind of stuff. If you're needing us to blend up a color or mixture for you, unfortunately it's very hard even if you send us pictures, because obviously cameras can distort the color a little bit and make it either lighter or darker. So if you're needing a particular color match, if you send us pictures, we can recommend which at least 3 or 4 colors you may possibly need of these, and then you can blend and mix however you might need it. But that's about the best we can do for color blending. But if you need any services done, or if you want us to go ahead and restore color, we can definitely do that. Now again, this lady only requested protective soles and heels. We did a number of other things additional for her, but we could have done so much more of these shoes, so it's a little shame. But obviously this type of shoe is not something that she'll be wearing often, so she just said go ahead and do just the protective soles and heels, but we just took it a step up for her. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're subscribed, make sure to hit that notification bell icon to be notified when we have our next videos out. We like posting daily videos as much as we try. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but make sure you hit that notification bell icon so that you can learn more about footwear or just enjoy watching recraft or other types of repairs. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.